Good evening. Welcome back to Public Wisdom, Reliable, True News with your host, Elizabeth Caldwell. And tonight on No Good News News Story, we are talking about the cosmic whale and the Hindenburg balloon. This morning, citizens of the cosmos, we return to the grand ballroom, the one large enough to host a state dinner, a diplomatic summit, or as fate would have it, the largest financial creature ever conceived by human imagination. Floating above the polished floor is the national debt, now joined by a new companion, a hydrogen swollen balloon, modeled after the legendary airship whose fate became a warning to all future dreams. The whale. The cosmic whale drifts lazily, its mass so enormous it bends the chandeliers. Recent analysis have described the dead as unsustainable and a vulnerability, but the whale simply hums, a deep, resonant note that sounds like overdue interest payments echoing across time. Wrapped around the whale is the bureaucratic hydra, each head representing a different agency, program, or unfunded promise. One head whispers, "We can fix this." Another hisses, "We'll fix it later." A third is drafting a report explaining why the other two are wrong. A fourth is requesting an extension. Recent commentary warns that a day of reckoning may arrive sooner than expected. The hydra, however, is too busy arguing with itself to notice. Now, tethered to the whale and hydra is a massive balloon filled with hydrogen, the same gas that once lifted the most ambitious airship in history before it met its spectacular end. The balloon represents compounding interest, runaway obligations, and the swelling math no one wants to look at directly. It floats higher and higher, pulling the whale and the hydra with it, stretching the ceiling, creaking the beams, threatening to reenact history in a very different ballroom. It is the symbol of a system that believes it can defy gravity altogether. As one economist recently put it, the debt has now outdone itself, becoming both an embarrassment and a potential vulnerability should an adversary choose to exploit it. The ballroom wobbles ominously. Far beneath the floating trio stand the citizens. Tiny, earnest, hardworking, they look up at the whale, the hydra, and the balloon. And they do what people always do when confronted with something too large to comprehend. They shrug, they go back to work, they hope the ceiling holds. Because the truth is this: the national debt is built on the same invisible shoulders that hold up everything else. The people who will never see the benefit of the weight they carry. Some say that debt is our vulnerability. Some say it's a warning. Some say the reckoning is closer than we think. But here at PWTRN, we simply observe the whale, the hydra, and the hydrogen balloon floating above us all and report the only good news story available. At least the balloon hasn't reenacted Den Hindenburg yet.